It's the King J, back with another video. After yesterday's summer showcase where they showed us very little of Fakaram and very little of the patch notes, we are now today gonna dissect the patch notes that they've released at, I would say, 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. So let's go and have a look and see what is going on right now. So first things first, battle stage, pack pixels, support for pack pixels scheduled to be distributed via each platform store. So I don't think we get that now. We'll get that when online's back again. Tekken shop, we got Fight Pass round 6. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm gonna start reviewing the Fight Pass. If that's something else that's not really been done, I don't really see the content creators do that. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna have a look at the Fight Pass. Collaboration pack with Atelier Yumiya has been added. Avatar skin with Fakaram been added. Tekken special deal event has been added. Tekken Fight Lounge players in the lounge list added. So a panel displaying the players in the lounge list will be added on the lounge menu. So you press square X or U within the lounge menu to quickly access the players in the lounge list. Okay, new feature, message board added. Allow avatars to display a message above their heads while playing matches or waiting for matchmaking. Messages can be freely entered and selected from set phrases and stamps. Displayed messages can be viewed by approaching the avatar or by checking the players in the lounge list. Can be used for various purposes, such as finding practice partners or recruiting friends. Nice. New feature, warp to player added. So this is a feature that was in Street Fighter. So you can literally warp to a player just wherever they are, which I think is pretty good. It says allow players to move near a specific player. From the friends list on the lounge selection screen, selecting move near this player will place you near the selected player when entering the lounge. Additionally, opening the lounge menu and selecting move near this player from the players in the lounge list will move you near the selected player. Cool. Preset phrases and stamp features updated. So I'm probably not going to go into this. 21, looking for opponents rank. Okay, cool, fair enough. I'm probably not even going to get into that. That's cool. Ghost behavior adjustments, I'm not really interested, but that sounds cool. 5 special ghosts with character panels appear. So same in Fight Lounge, you beat them, you get panels. I think there was the last couple patches. I haven't even tried to fight them, if I'd be completely honest with you, right? So I think I lost out on the panels. But shout out to the people that are doing the fan panels. Like, really, really appreciate your work. Your work is amazing. Me being a creator, I love that type of stuff. Keep going with what you're doing. And yeah, I really appreciate your work. So thank you so much. That being said, character move behavior fixes and balance adjustments. Balance adjustment policy for version 2.3.1. In Tekken 8 version 2.3.1, we have implemented further balance adjustments to continue improving the battle environment. This update includes ongoing adjustments to moves that offer excessively high reward and also introduce changes to rage arts. So number 1, ongoing adjustments to moves with excessively high rewards. We have continued our effort from version 2.1 update to address moves that offer disproportionately high rewards relative to their risks, as well as high performance moves that can easily create repeated advantageous situations and lead to one-sided outcomes. 2, adjustment to the frame advantage on block for rage arts. In version 2.0.2 update, the maximum health was increased from 180 to 200, making it more common for characters to enter rage state with high remaining health. As a result, there were more situations where simple punishments like throws after blocking a rage art were no longer sufficient to secure a KO. In this update, the frame of disadvantage on rage arts on block has been changed from -15 to -18, enabling all characters to reliably punish with air combos. I mean, wasn't that a thing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I thought that was just, why did it take a whole season for you lot to do that? But let's be happy. They've done it. It's cool. Regarding the previously announced character buffs, as announced in previous patch notes, we originally planned to implement buffs for several characters that would have minimal impact on the overall battle balance. However, after careful consideration, we decided to limit the scope of this adjustment to Devil Jin only. Oh, they buffed Devil Jin. Okay. In order to keep the impact on the overall balance to a minimum. Future balance adjustments. Considering the several major esport tournaments will take place in August, the update schedule for August version 2.4 is not expected to include any battle balance adjustments. All right. Following that, we plan to continue delivering small-scale updates focused mainly on bug fixes and minor balance adjustments. Oh my goodness. So they said majority of this stuff here, the KO Rager. Yep. So we've seen all of that stuff. So sound effects have been changed, move list, okay, throw break, bug where multiple throws could not escape simultaneously through specific inputs that were incorrect. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this in a different way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this down and then move this up like that. So I'll move it down like this, and then we will try out whatever the move is. I think that would be the best way to do this. So Alisa, during dual boot 4-1+2, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 3 frames. The advantage on block has been changed from +7 to +4. Oh my! They just don't get it. They just don't get it.
Alisa, get ready for the next battle.
They don't get it. +4. Is this the move where she's spinning around with her hands? Okay. So let me change character. Sorry. Well, I'll do it from this way anyway. It's fine. Oh, hold on. What? Why is it like this? Okay. I don't even know how to do the move. There we go. Is that a move? I don't think that's the move. No, that's not it. Oh, this is the move. Okay. Plus. If you want my honest opinion, that move needs to be at least, it just needs to be +1. It doesn't, the move does a lot of chip damage. It pushes you back to the wall. It's very, very difficult to deal with. It doesn't need to be +4. There's no reason for it. 2 on hit or block 2. The tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway. During boot 3 or during dual boot 3, low parry was being triggered during the latter of this attack's active frames. So the behavior has been fixed to align the intended specification where low parry does not occur. During evasion action 1, modify the opponent's behavior when hit from behind. All right, so we're definitely gonna have to have a look at Anna, because Anna is a very big offender, and I want to kind of know what type of stuff they change with Anna, because sorry, not. Let me move this down a bit. Okay. Whoops.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. So Anna, down back 4, reduce the opponent's recovery time by 2 frames on hit, adjusting the frame of age from +8 to +6. So I assume. No, oh, sorry, that's on counter hit. Let me take off counter hit. So +5. No, wait, that's not it. Down back 4 is okay. So +8 to +6. Okay. While rising 1, 2, reduce the input window for the second hit by 4 frames. Okay, so you have to commit. During hammer chance 2, 1, 2, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 4 frames, and the advantage on block has been changed from +6 to +2. The attack hitbox has been reduced to mitigate unintended occurrence of hitting opponents behind you. The reversal break effect has been removed. Oh my goodness, thank goodness, this is crazy. The chip damage on block has been changed from 269 to 246. That is pretty good. I am not gonna lie to you. That is pretty good. So let's just switch it around. Let's say, oh, sorry, I meant to change to Anna. So basically, before, you would basically have to just hold the mix if you don't block the second hit, which I don't know who felt like that was a good idea. It doesn't make any logical sense. So let's go to... Okay. Is that the one? I don't even know what the stance is. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. There you go. So before, I couldn't power crush. Oh, I still don't feel like I can power crush. Damn. Can I parry? Okay, yes. Okay. They felt like they sped it up though. Oh, and it's +2 now instead of +6. Parry window seems a bit tight though. That parry window seems a bit tight. Okay, cool. So it's not that bad. Yeah, that's perfect. That's cool. I'm happy with that one. Because I don't know why that change was even... I don't even know why that was even there in the first place. That's fine. Okay, so So wait, let me come out of this. If you don't want to know where the patch notes are, one of them was, can you... Oh, I'll pin it right here. 1 second. Pin patch notes. So you look and have a look. There we go. You look and have a look here. All right. So that's cool. And then during hammer chance 1+2, the opponent's recovery when blocking has been reduced by 4 frames. The advantage on block has been changed from +6 to +2. The attack hitbox has been reduced to mitigate unintended occurrence of hitting opponents who are behind you. The reversal break effect has been removed. The chip damage on block has been changed from 12 to 2. So again, let me try and see what that is. Okay. Okay, so that's been changed. That's what they're saying. I mean, again, this is what it should have been anyways. I don't know why it had the reversal things. That's cool. During Chaos Judgment, take low attack. During Chaos Judgment, take low attack from opponent. Tornado is now triggered upon airborne hit. Okay. Forward, 3-2, and during heat, forward, 3-2. Expanded the hurt box, alleviating situations where certain attacks would whiff. During sidestep 1+2, the distance between opponent on block and a first hit has been reduced in order to alleviate whiffing midway through. The tracking ability on second hit has been enhanced on hit, and blocking on second and first hit mitigated occurrence whiffing midway through. So that's during sidestep 1+2. And then up 3+4, an issue has been corrected where when attempting to perform a move with buffered input from a crouch state, up 4 would unintentionally be triggered. So there's no need for me to show those. Those are just kind of like bugs and fixes. The issue I have is Anna still has some annoying stuff. So I don't know how to do that one. Hold on. There we go. Why is this +6? I mean, why is this +28? $15 frames. What? That is crazy. So like, there's still like odd bits that I think needs to be sorted out. in my opinion. Because she can still do annoying stuff. What that I would have liked for them, if I can do it. Hold on, I'm just getting to do this. This is it. I would still like for this to be a bit more heavier on block, but yeah, I guess it doesn't do no chip. And there's the one where she swings the rocket launcher. I think that one, the homing move, that needs to be like, how much is that on block? She got that move. I don't know where it is. It's like back something. That's not it. Yeah, she has one. I can't remember. I don't know what the name of the move is, but she definitely has one where she kind of like moves in and she just hits you. What's this? Yes, this. Why can't this be? Why does this have to be +4? Like stuff like that just needs to go down. That doesn't need to be +4. Move it down. It's too high in the plus. I understand we want to make this game aggressive, but this is not the way forward. And I hope they listen to this because, yeah, it's mad. Anyway, Asuka is another main offender, so we're going to go to Asuka, see what she's saying.
Get ready for the
So what Asuka's saying. So Asuka, during rage, down forward, 1+2 hold, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 16 frames and the advantage on block has been changed from +3 to -13. Reduced the knockback distance when the attack is blocked. Now, I'm just going to ask you a question. Why can't we just remove the hold? Like, no character should have a hold of a rager. Like, just remove it. Just make it be normal. I'm just so confused why it's that difficult. Like, you done this in Tekken 7 with Paul Phoenix. Just remove it. Like, she shouldn't have a hold of a rager. Like, there's no need. During Nano Augusto, up forward 1-2. They changed the opponent's behavior on hit. Okay, let's see this. So you can't get forward 2-1. Okay. That's fair enough. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. I think that's cool. That's a good change. That's a very good change. Forward 2+3, back 1+4. A bug has been fixed where under certain conditions an unintended move was triggered when inputting this. Down back 1+2. Adjust the collision with opponent to reduce instances. Characters will swap positions. Time with an opponent's attack, which is the attack reversal. A bug has been fixed where if the opponent landed the attack before the reversal window, it was incorrectly treated as a counter. Okay. All right. Now, I'm not gonna be that person, but aren't we gonna address moves like this? Like, this is so quick. $26 frames. Like, that needs to be a lot slower on the charge thing. Like, she has so many other aggressive tools. Like, hold on, let's go to block. Okay. +11. Come on, man. We can tone this down. This doesn't need to be +11. This is fine. +2, +3 maybe even. But +11 is ridiculous. Yeah, that's not cool. You know, that is not cool. I think that's where the main offenders are, is literally, it was this. This needs to be more than -11. This needs to be minus 13. Right? And this needs to be plus 3. That's about it. Not plus 11. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think there needs to be more changes. That's the advice I can give on that. But yeah, other than that, that's all is good. All is good. As a center, I'm probably not even going to select her because there'll probably be minor changes. So back 1-1, a bug has been fixed where the second hit could be avoided by crouching after the first hit landed. During Libertador, down 3, adjusted the collision to mitigate the issue of unintentionally being able to evade opponent's attacks. Back facing opponent 2 on front hit on ground 2 just input. Adjusted to transition to a throw even if it hits off axis. Bryan, during heat 2+3, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 6 frames. The advantage on block has been changed from +15 to +9. Why just not make it +6 or +4? Like, why is it +9? It doesn't. So you're making someone guess for blocking, and it's +9 as well. That's insane. Don't need it. During Snake Eyes 3+4 2, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 8 frames. The advantage on block has been changed from -1 to -9, as it should have been. Reduce the opponent's knockback distance when the attack has been blocked. Change the opponent's behavior on hit. We need to see that. What's the behavior that it's been on hit?
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. What? So what about counter here? Cause I know they don't like to say stuff properly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it gives you a mini combo. So if you do it, how do you do that move? I don't even know. How do you do that? How do you do that kick move? Oh, there we go. Wow. Damn. Okay. This is what I'm saying. There's certain changes I don't think they understand that they're adding. So that's what's causing these problems. But either way, okay. It is what it is. Clive, down 1, increase the distance between opponent on hit. Clive, while rising 3, reduce the knockback distance when the attack has been blocked. Let me look at this move because this move should be really and truly be able to be punished.
Get ready for the next battle.
This is interesting. Why is this, bro? This move needs to be -12, man. Because the full crouch game is either this or this. Like this needs to be it needs to be punishable. That's not a fair move. Homing, and I just what? What's going on here? Fakaram is out. I'm just gonna go through the patch notes, then I'll talk about Fakaram. I appreciate that though. Thanks for the heads up, man. During heat, 4-2-2-1. The behavior opponent on block has been changed, and the frame advantage has been it's been changed from +2 to +9. Down 1. So this move is +2 still. So it's like Dragunov's down 2. So why would this not just be -1? Same as Dragunov's. I don't know why this is +2. You can't press there. If I hit you with that, you can't press there. And it wall splats? Oh my goodness, man. That's crazy. That move needs to be changed. That move needs to be changed. I don't know what they're doing over there. Forward 2-2-1 hold. The opponent's recovery time when blocked has been reduced by 2 frames. And the advantage on block has been changed from +13 to +11. Okay, so he gets that 1-2. Yeah, fair enough. As it should. I don't really believe when people get knocked down from doing guard breaks. It makes no sense. Back 1+2, expanded the hurt box, alleviating the issue where certain low attacks would whiff. Okay. So Devil Jin, this is the character that's been buffed. We're going to have a look at what Devil Jin has. Devil Jin, seems like they took a liking to you, mate. Because you got something new. So Devil Jin, while rising 2, adjusted the start frames to 15 to 16 to 14 to 15. Is that true? Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know if he needed that, but okay. Down 1 3 +4. The hitbox on the second attack has been expanded downward, alleviating instances where the attack would whiff part way through. While rising 3, you can now use this move with crouch dash 3 +4. During crouch dash 4, during hit 4, during heat, crouch dash 4 during hit 3. The tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing partway through. Crouch dash 4 forward. The tracking capability on the second hit has been enhanced when landing the first hit, mitigated occurrence of whiffing midway through. Down forward 1-4. The hitbox has been expanded downward, alleviating instances of whiffing certain moves. And up forward 4. The hitbox has been expanded downward, alleviating instances of whiffing certain moves. Eddie, back 1-4. The tracking capability of second hit has been enhanced when landing the first hit, mitigating occurrence of whiffing midway through. Back 3-3. The tracking same as the above. Back 3 +4, expanding the hurt box, alleviating issue where certain low attacks would whiff. Feng Wei, 4 forward 1 +2 hold. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced to 1 frame by 1 frame, and the advantage on block has been changed from +12 to +11. So that's like you get like 1-3 instead of like getting the heat move. Up forward 1, modify the move to ensure that it cannot be defended against. Cannot be defended against attack reversal. An attribute commonly assigned to airborne attacks had not been set, so the correct attribute has now been applied. Cool. While rising 1-3, a bug has been fixed where on counter hit, the distance to the opponent became further than intended. No problem. Harung, 2 forward 3. A bug has been fixed where the damage of the second hit was lower than intended when the first hit landed on counter hit. During left flamingo back 4-3, the tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced when landing the first hit, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway through. So we're not going to nerf the new move. We're not going to nerf the homing low. No. We're not going to nerf the heat stuff that Harung has. No problem. Jack 8, 3-2, same thing. Tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced to land when landing the first hit, mitigating occurrence of whiffing midway through. And then 3 down, the tracking performance has been strengthened specifically on ground hit, alleviating the issue where techniques during Gamma Howl would whiff. Jin, 4, down forward 4, down 4, down back forward, back 4. A bug has been fixed where under certain conditions, techniques would fail to execute even if the command was input during forward dash. Jun, forward 2 on hit or block, 1+2. The tracking capability of second hit has been enhanced, mitigating occurrence whiffing midway through. During Genjutsu 4, the hitbox has been expanded downward, alleviating instances where the attack would miss in certain situations. During Heat Genjutsu 1+2, the amount of Kazama essence gained on airborne hit was incorrect, set to 6, and has been correctly intended a value of 5. I mean, it's 1 point, but okay. King, I think Jun is looking at the full screen beam is absolutely ridiculous, and I think they should look at cans across the board for Asuka and Jun. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. King, down back 1+2/2. After inputting down back 1+2/2. When an opponent's attack was absorbed, the reversal property was not functioning as intended. This issue has been corrected. Down 3+4/4. An issue has been corrected where the hitbox of the first attack was unintentionally reduced only when down 3+4/4 was input. Kuma, during heat 2+3, the attack and collision detection with the opponent have been expanded upward to reduce instances where attacks would unintentionally whiff in certain situations. Kuma Panda, when heat activation was available, 2+3. The collision detection with the wall has been adjusted to mitigate issue of whiffing when attacked near the wall. And an issue has been corrected when inputting full forward during the startup animation could unintentionally cancel the attack portion. Kuma back 1, hitbox has been expanded downward, alleviating instances where the attack would miss in certain situations. Tracking performance when absorbing the opponent's attack was enhanced, and the collision detection was adjusted to mitigate instances where the attack would unintentionally whiff in certain situations. 4 forward 3+4. I mean 4 forward 1+2. Sorry, not 3+4. The hitbox has been expanded to make it less likely to whiff against opponents and downstate. I still think Panda's throw being unbreakable was a bit mad, but yeah, okay, fair enough. Lee, during heat 2+3, it's behavior fix. Law, during heat 2+3, behavior fix. Lee, during heat 2+3, behavior fix. Leo, forward 4, back 1/4, 3-2-4, during Fobu 4, back 4, 1, piano 4. An issue is fixed where after attacks, opponents could perform specific inputs to crouch and evade follow-up high attacks earlier than intended. Forward 4 still being +9 on block is absolutely insane. I'll explain why, because it's just not making any sense. I'm reading these patch notes and they're just not making sense. There's a bunch of characters just with stuff. So if we just move this for a second, this is +9 on block. Why is this +9 on block? On block, may I add. So when you're in heat, you could do this, and it's a guess. That's 75 damage. Right? This is what I'm talking about. It just doesn't make any logical sense what's going on here. Like, I can do this. I don't even know what the low heat smash is. I don't know what the low one is. What is the low heat smash now that they changed it? Okay. I don't know where it is. What's the low one? Oh, 4-1. Okay. Okay, so, right. So this is the option. 23 frames, right? 16 frames. So imagine that. Yours by the wall. You block, you have to guess this. And just +8. Like, why does everything have to be so plus? Why can't this be +3? Or not plus at all? You've given up your turn. You've used your heat. You've given up your turn. Like, this is insane. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, there's some stuff in this game that's not really making sense. So yeah, it's just one of those ones. I think they need to change certain things with his character. Leroy, 2-1-2, bug fix. 1+2, 1+2, 1. The last hit leaves them close. The 7th hit leaves them closer. During sidestep 3+4, the distance to the opponent after the first hit was reduced, and the hitbox of the second hit was expanded downward to alleviate the issue where the attack would whiff partway through the sequence. So they changed that. Hermit, they fixed the behavior where some low attacks weren't working properly with the reversal techniques. Lydia, oh my lord. During Stalking Wolf 4, reduced opponent's recovery time by 3 frames on hit, adjusting the frame advantage from +8 to +5. QCF4, forward 3, 4, forward 3, QCF4. The hitbox has been expanded, alleviating instances where the attack would miss in certain situations. During Horse 2, the start-up attack has been changed from 17 frames to 17 to 18 to alleviate whiffing in certain conditions. During Cat Stance 4, behavior issue during Heat 2+3, fixed an issue where stage gimmicks did not activate properly when the follow-up attack hit after the attack missed. So like, all right, cool. So we're not gonna sit here and act like Lydia didn't need to be touched. Are we being serious here?
Get ready for the next
Like,
battle.
what are we doing here, man? Lydia in Heat. Oh my lord. +5. Guess for game, you can't press. Right? -11. This needs to be -13. How is this only -11? Like, what's going on? And then we got to look at stuff like, okay, if I did, I'm +6, no, +10. I am sorry. +10. Oh my. So you have to guess twice. So this is what you call the traditional double guess. So you block this. If I do 2, I'm +6. You can't press there unless I'm ready to take my turn. And again, look, this is a triple guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm +2. The only way you could get out of the back one is if you sidestep. What happens if I do this on your sidestep? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they didn't really like. I don't know what they did with this character, but there's so much other things that need to be changed. Even like the life eraser, the gray health removing property. They just need to remove that altogether. It's not needed. Lili, 3. Behavior on side hits and back hits have been modified. Back facing opponent 1, 1, and 2. In certain situations near walls, an issue was mitigated where the forward movement was unintentionally reduced, making attacks more likely to whiff. During Heat 3+4, 3+4, hitbox of the 4th hit has been expanded to mitigate the occurrence of whiffing midway through. During Heat 2+3, an issue was fixed where performing a move with specific input unintentionally resulted in stronger tracking performance than intended. I didn't know that. Nina, back 1+4. Opponent's behavior after the first hit was adjusted so that they faced the player. This adjustment was made to mitigate a situation where after the first hit lands from the opponent, access misalignment causes the second hit to register as a side hit. During Heat, back 1+2, 1+2, the tracker performance of the sixth hit has been enhanced, but only on the 5th hit lands is blocked in order to mitigate a situation where attack would whiff midway. 1, 2, 1, 1+2. The tracking ability of the 4th hit has been enhanced, only when landing the third attack, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway through. During heat, forward 3+4 on hit of block 2. Opponent's behavior on the fourth hit during air hit was adjusted to correct an issue where stage gimmicks were not properly triggered. Pull Phoenix back to 1. The opponent's behavior on counter hit has changed. Back to 1. Hold a change. They've changed the damage from 35 to 27. We need to see what that actually does.
Get ready for the next battle.
Counter hit. Let's put it on. Oh. Okay. I can't remember what the second hit was like before, but fair enough. Raven, full crouch down for 3+4. An issue was fixed where, under certain conditions, a follow-up attack that was not intended to activate would occur after an airborne hit. Free piano 4 forward, back facing opponent forward 3+4 hold forward, back facing opponent 3-4 holding forward, and back facing opponent forward. Collision was adjusted to mitigate unnatural behavior that occurred when moving behind opponent. Reina, during Heaven's Wrath 3+4, the opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 3 frames, and the advantage on block has been changed from +3 to +0. Down forward 1-2. The tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced when landing the first hit, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway through. Shaheen, self-step down forward 1. The move designed to strongly track the opponent's left side step was corrected to properly track, as there's a situation where it would previously be avoided by left stepping. Okay, so Steve, down forward 2. The incorrect frame advantage displayed during transition to ducking was corrected. The accurate values are as follows. On block, changed from -2 to -3. On hit, changed from +15 to +14. On counter hit, changed from +19 to +18. The frames still a bit, they still feel a bit high. Back to adjusted the collision detection by extending the collision upward to make it more difficult to slip under floating opponent. Victor, forward 1+2. Expanded the hitbox to reduce the occurrence of whiffing certain moves. That move needs to be 0. Doesn't need to be +3, but hey who. Forward 1+2. The opponent's behavior on the first hit counter was adjusted to reduce the occurrence of second hit missing. Xiaoyu, back 4-1. The tracking capability of the second hit has been adjusted when landing the first hit, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing midway through. Back 1+2. Decrease the distance from the opponent on first attack, mitigating the occurrence of whiffing mid-combo. And then Yoshimitsu, while crouching down forward 1, during Muto no Kawami, while crouching down forward 1-2, expanded the hurt box, alleviating situations where certain attacks would whiff. Okay, and I guess Zafina is the last one. Time with opponent attack, back 1+3, back 2+4. The damage dealt with successful reversal has been changed from 35 to 23. I agree. Since the follow-up attack triggered when absorbing an attack was a power crush, could sometimes trade hits with opponent's attack. Power crush properties were added to the follow-up attack as well. Oh wow, okay. Backward +2, change the chip damage from 10 to 5. Removed homing kick property, making it possible to evade side steps. Oh my gosh, bro.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it's still annoying, right? Wait. her heat smashes 12 frames. They need to slow that down, man. It doesn't need to be 12 frames. Why is a heat smash 12 frames? Anyways, with Anathema, back 1+2 on hit or block, 1+2. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 2 frames, and the advantage on block has been changed from +4 to +2. During Mantis, down forward 1. Reduce the knockback distance when the attack is blocked. During Mantis, a stance, down forward 4. Status during the recovery period was changed to an airborne state, so that the opponent's attacks now register as airborne hits. And during Mantis Jamming Mantis 2, an issue was fixed where when blocking opponent's attack, the behavior that should have been registered as grounded was incorrectly registered as airborne. Thank you for your continued support of Tekken 8. You want my honest truth? I don't really know what to say other than some stuff has been nerfed. This seems like a very, very light slap on the wrist, and I don't know whether that's because Evo Las Vegas is coming out. It's coming out. Evo Las Vegas is the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, and I don't know whether it's because that is around the corner and they don't want to nerf too much and make the players upset. But if you ask me, is this a patch note and a step in the right direction? It kind of just feels like they're just doing this is bug fixes. There's nothing to do with moves, plus frames on certain moves and minus frames on other. I just feel like this was just hey, we're gonna change some stuff, and that's it. They might never change the things again. It's kind of like goes back to what I was saying before. I don't think like this is Tekken. I think there's some stuff that need to be changed, but I guess we're gonna still keep playing it, right? So yeah, I think that's it. That's the patch notes version 2.3.1. The rage arts have been changed, so they're now -18 instead of 15. There's still a lot of things that could have been changed. There's still a lot of things that I think about where I'm just like, yeah, these moves don't need to be +5, +6, +4, but yeah, I guess we're just going to have to enjoy it somehow. Other than that, let me know what you lot think in the comment section down below. It's been your boy, King J, signing out. Peace.